Hey folks, today we are checking out the Edible Garden Tour put on by the Sustainability Coalition in Corvallis.
This coalition is like a hub for people and organizations that want to enhance sustainable living in the Corvallis area. This edible garden tour highlighted personal gardens in people's homes in Southwest Corvallis, and it took place in August. They probably have other ones throughout the year, but this is the one that I saw on Facebook.
Noelle is a longtime follower of Corvallis Sustainability Coalition, and she's also a longtime team member of Team K Realty here, where we help people buy and sell homes and investment properties. That's, of course, what we actually do for a living. But in our spare time, we get to enjoy making videos about what it's like living in the Corvallis area.
The two of us had a fun time pulling up the map and talking with people at their homes and about their gardens.
It was also really neat too because the hosts were all there in their gardens, but there were also volunteers serving as greeters and talking with people about plants everywhere.
We parked and walked around, but as you can see, there are a lot of people driving in, walking over, and biking in, and being able to go and look at all the gardens there.
We really do hope that this video complements our Garden Vallis video, and we'll put a link to that in the description below. And I'm realizing we've made a lot of garden and plant related content lately because go figure, it's summertime.
By the way, all the shots were done with permission from the gardeners. As you can see, each of the gardeners has a variety of fruits, veggies, and pollinator-friendly plants, like these delicious Italian plums. Look at my face. I'm so excited. These beautiful tomatoes.
Tomatoes!
Gorgeous jalapenos. Luscious strawberries.
Strawberries grow really well in the Mid-Valley here.
A very popular one for folks are these beautiful figs.
This fig is actually the size of a tree.
And this lacy thing that you see here is actually asparagus. A little known fact, one of our biggest crops in Oregon is blueberries.
Yeah, we have a lot of U-Pick blueberry farms in the Corvallis area, the Mid-Valley, and people go there every summer and either pick their own or just buy flats and eat them and freeze them for later.
If I recall, it's actually our #1 edible crop.
Nice. I did not know that. Speaking of edible crops, you got a lot of really nice, like old apple trees in these people's homes and gardens as well. And I guess that would make sense too, right? Because apple, strawberry, and rose are all the same family.
All in the Rosaceae family.
There we go.
Here we're getting into some pollinator plants. We have Russian blue sage, echinacea,
Coneflower!
sunflower, one of my favorite edibles, and just a beautiful ornamental flower, artichokes.
Look at those wiggling bees.
And of course, we can't forget the cute chickens and their cute coops.
Yeah, that makes me realize we really need to make a point of attending Southtown's Tour de Coop this coming spring.
Woohoo!
A lot of the houses also showed off their before and after shots, which is really neat to see because you got to truly appreciate the transformation that these homeowners had gone through to turn their very conventional front and backyards into an edible garden and pollinator paradise. Ooh, pollinator paradise, that's good.
Continuing on with all the delectable items, kale is a really popular thing to grow here as well, especially going into the fact that we're getting into fall and winter, and this is a crop that will survive our winter months.
Yes.
Squash is also another popular edible vegetable here. And some people had gorgeous greenhouse setups, but they're not a requirement.
Yeah, we really do have a grow zone that's very conducive to being a green thumb, even if you don't have fancy equipment or lots of experience.
If you love herbs, lavender grows really well here. We have a very Mediterranean climate. You also don't need to water them that much, so they're very popular. These indigo blueberry tomatoes were the bee's knees.
They were amazing.
I keep looking at them. They're magical, like purple orbs.
They almost looked fake. All right, what else we got here? These are potatoes.
They are. These are amazing potatoes. Other additions that grow really well here. Remember how we talked about the Rosaceae family?
Yes.
Roses grow amazing here. And another thing that grows great here is dahlias.
Yeah, they had some lovely pollinator gardens set up with a lot of really great interpreted information too. And it was just beautiful. So this wasn't all just edibles. It was edibles, pollinators, and in that regard, just very ornamental too.
This is a really lovely event, and we really appreciate the different members of the Sustainability Coalition opening up their homes for all of these different kinds of events too throughout the year.
And thank you to the volunteers that made it happen. Definitely be sure to get on their mailing list so that you know when to check out these events in the community. And we'll be sure, of course, to link the Corvallis Sustainability Coalition's website in the description below too, and we'll put it on the screen. Thanks so much for checking this out, folks. We hope it's been a helpful resource for you and gives you an idea of yet another fun thing to do in the community. As always, I'm Michael Kreslowski. This is our team member, Noelle Bowen.
Hi.
And what we actually do for a living is we help people move here. We help people buy and sell homes, and we love getting to be a part of your team in that regard. But we totally enjoy being ambassadors for living in the Corvallis and Mid-Willamette Valley area too. If you need us professionally, we're here for you and we're never too busy. Just reach out. It'd be our pleasure to connect with you. And thanks so much for checking out this particular video.
Bye for now.